Good evening, Freeman families. Welcome to the campus of Douglas Southall Freeman High School and to our Back to School Night program. We're so glad that you're here. Y'all, tonight is one of my favorite nights of the year. It's a chance to visit in the hallways with old friends, to catch up with our Freeman staff as we shuffle from one class to the next. It's a wonderful evening, and we're glad you're a part of it. I love so much about our school, but tonight particularly is a great showcase of the most important asset that Freeman has to offer, our world-class teaching force. I mean it. Your child has landed in classes of some truly exemplary teachers at the top of their game and ready to become an impactful part of your child's journey through this critical time in their life. While 7 minutes is only a short time for our teachers to share a bit about themselves and their classes, I bet you'll get a glimpse of what I see every day in our classrooms, that we have a dynamic, thoughtful, brilliant group of teachers working with each of our students. Their job with your student at this time of year is to create a welcoming environment for them while simultaneously pushing students forward with high expectations so that our students leave us ready for this complex world that we live in. I also hope tonight that you get a sense of the 2023 version of Freeman High School, a Freeman family for all, building learners and leaders that go on to change the world. Another incredible thing about our school and the community is the unbelievable support that we have from the Freeman families that support us. We're so grateful for all the ways that the Freeman family helps our school and for the PTSA who leads the way in that work. We would not be able to set and accomplish such lofty goals without the support of our PTSA and other community groups. I've invited the PTSA to start our evening today with a message from our PTSA president, Mrs. Amy Boyle. Ms. Boyle.
Hi Freeman families, and welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Amy Boyle and I'm in my third year as your PTSA president. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope September is off to a great start for everyone. I wanted to start tonight by introducing our board members. I don't act alone. There are a lot of very dedicated volunteers that work on our PTSA. So board members, as you're sitting there in classrooms, when I read your name, wave to the people around you so they can see the smiling face of people who give their time and talents to our PTSA. This year on our PTSA board, we have as Vice President Membership Dipali Patil, Vice President Freeman Fund Annette Dahl, Treasurers Meg Stott, Recording Secretary Anne-Marie Anderson, All-Night Graduation Party, which we call ANGP, is Valerie Hendricks. Our baccalaureate chair people are Dee Dee Davis, Christy Garner, Caroline Appick. Our corresponding secretary is Olivia Sharp. Hospitality is chaired by January Britt and Angela McGill. Our landscaping chair people are Amy Erb and Tracy Campbell-Hillam. Our parliamentarian is Chip Bowman. Programs, Kathy Bazianos. Coordinator of volunteers is Betsy Rader. And our website and social media is chaired by Annette Bates. Thank you all for your time and all the effort you give to our Freeman PTSA. We do have monthly meetings, and we want you all to join us. You can see on the screen before you the list of our meeting dates. We meet every month except in January, and all are welcome. You don't have to be on a committee or be in charge of anything or volunteer to do more than just come be part of the conversation. At every meeting, Dr. Marshall gives an update, and our Director of School Counseling, Mrs. Smith, gives a report too, and it's a great time to just come and meet some people. If you haven't met many families, it's a great time to come ask questions and learn more about how things go at Freeman. So please join us. Our next meeting is October 16th. We meet at 5 p.m. in the library. Over the summer, PTSA does a lot of things, and so some of the things we did this summer, just so you all know, our books were audited, no discrepancies were found, our taxes were filed, our 990 taxes were filed as well, and we also created the budget. One of the pieces of PTA business we have to accomplish tonight is to vote on the budget. So before you on the screen, you'll see a QR code. We would love for you to take a minute to use that QR code to access the Google form that gives you a chance to vote yes or no on the PTSA budget. And I wanted to highlight a few things from the budget for your information. So We are starting off this year with a little less money than we usually do. The few years of COVID learning and no spending of PTSA money left us with extra money to use over the last couple of years, and we used it. We spent it on the school and the students and the teachers. So this year we're increasing our fundraising goal, and our Freeman Fund goal has increased to just over $15,000. So that's why it's a little higher, and we have faith in all of us to come together and raise that money for our students and teachers. But I wanted you to know that that money, and Annette Dahl is going to talk to you a little more about Freeman Fund, but that money goes into what we call academic support, which goes right back into the classrooms and the teachers and the students. We also use it for things like All-Star Prom, which is prom for our exceptional ed students. We use it for Angel Fund, where our school counselors let us know when students are in need and we can help them and their families. So the money that we raise through Freeman Fund goes right back into our budget to go right into the hands of the students and the teachers. And we're so grateful for your donations. Every dollar counts, so small donations make a big impact, and that's how your money can help our PTSA. You can make your donations on our website, freemanptsa.org. We would love for you to please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at DSF PTSA. We'll be doing most of our communicating through our social media this year. Our website is where we can collect donations and post information as well, but please follow us on Facebook and Instagram to get all the updates about the happenings at Freeman. You saw the QR code and the tiny URL for the budget, so please take a minute to go vote yes or no on that. That helps us get our year kicked off to a great start. And I appreciate your time tonight. I hope you'll join us at our next meeting on October 16th, 5 p.m. in the Freeman Library. I'm going to turn it over to Annette Dahl. She is our Vice President Freeman Fund, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about how you can help. Have a good night.
Hi, my name is Annette Dahl, and I would like to share information about the Freeman Fund, Freeman High School's only academic fundraiser. Freeman Fund donations support our teachers, students, and staff. This year, your donations have supported Baccalaureate and Project Maverick for our seniors, a 3D printer in the library, the Quiz Bowl team, new supplies for the History, English, and French departments, professional development for the Math department, International Family Day, the Benches in Curry Courtyard and other garden projects, the We the People program, supplies for the food pantry, backpacks for school counseling, and so much more. Please support Freeman Fund during the 2023-2024 school year. Every dollar that you give counts so much. And thank you to everyone who has donated so far. We are 1/3 of the way toward our goal of $15,000. There are 2 easy ways to donate, either online at freemanptsa.org or in person at the school office. This handout provides details on how to make a donation and will be passed out by teachers tonight. We truly appreciate your support.
Thank you, Mrs. Boyle and Mrs. Dahl, not only for this video, but for your service to the Freeman community. So how tonight will work. I'm hopeful that you have a screenshot, a printout, maybe a writing on the back of a napkin version of your child's schedule with you. If you don't, we can help you out in the main hall or in the main office. Just stop by. We'll get you set up. You should be in your child's first period class. This is the room they visit each morning. It also happens to be their homeroom. In many cases, this is also your child's Freeman Focus class. That's our directed study, common study hall in the afternoons that they return to. Throughout the evening, we'll make a bunch of announcements to keep everybody on track, and we'll ring very many bells to end class and to start class. After 7 minutes here in first period, we'll make an announcement and ring a bell, and you're going to transition to your child's second period class, and then third, fourth, and so on, moving up through 7th period. Move quickly. Some of y'all have some long walks, but I assure you that every room is reachable in 5 minutes, unless you stop and talk to some friends. That's okay too. You may cut through the quad if you want. If you need to get, say, from Green Acres to the math hall, that's fine as well. Families, thank you sincerely for coming this evening. It means a lot to us that you take the time in your busy schedules to come meet our team and partner with us as we create a Freeman family for all, one that builds learners and leaders who change the world. Now let me turn it over to the folks who do that work every single day, your child's first period teachers, who will take it away as soon as this video is over. But before then, let me say, as always, go Mavs.